I want to ask you a question that Jesus asked a man who had been stuck for 38 years, not 38 days, not 38 weeks, 38 years. And the question Jesus asked him is the same question he is asking you right now. Do you want to be made well? Because if the answer is yes, what I am about to show you from John chapter 5 will completely change what you believe about how long your stuck season can last. Stay right here. There is something in your life that has not moved in a very long time. A situation, a relationship, a financial reality, a pattern you cannot break, a door that will not open, a wound that will not heal, and you have prayed and tried and waited and tried again, and it is still exactly where it was. And the honest question, the one you are afraid to say out loud, is this ever going to change? I have an answer, and it comes from a man who was stuck longer than you have been. Stay with me, because before I show you what Jesus did, I need you to feel the full weight of what 38 years of being stuck actually means. And because when you understand what this man had already tried, and how long he had been waiting, what Jesus did in a single moment will mean everything to you. John 5:1-5. Jerusalem, the pool of Bethesda, a place where sick people gathered, waiting. Because tradition said, at certain times, the waters would stir. Some ancient manuscripts record that an angel stirred the waters. Whether tradition or scripture, what is certain is this: these were people who had gathered around one hope, waiting for one moment, and that never came for this man. And whoever got in first, after the stirring, would be healed. And verse 5 says, one who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. 38 years, at the same pool, watching others get in, never making it in time. Can you imagine 38 years of being stuck? And here, at this pool, surrounded by people who were also waiting, he had been unable to reach what was right in front of him. 38 years of the same prayer, the same hope, the same position, and nothing moved. And then Jesus arrived, and John 5:6 says, when Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, do you want to get well? Do you want to get well? To a man who had been sick for 38 years, beside a healing pool. The question seems obvious, but it was not. Because sometimes, when something has been stuck for long enough, we stop wanting it to change. We start organizing our life around the stuck. We make peace with the pool. We stop expecting the water to stir. And Jesus, who sees everything, asked the one question that cut through 38 years of disappointment. Do you want to get well? Do you still want what you have been waiting for? Or have you made peace with the pool? And the man's response tells you everything about what happens when stuck becomes identity. Because he did not say yes. He explained why it had not happened yet. And what Jesus did with that explanation changed everything in a single sentence. John 5:7. The man said, Sir, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. He did not say yes. He gave reasons. No one helps me. Others always get there first. The system is rigged against me. I have been trying, but nothing works. 38 years of explaining why the shift had not come, and Jesus did not address a single reason he gave. He did not say, let me find you a helper. He did not say, next time the water stirs, I will make sure you get in. He did not engage with the stuck at all. He spoke to the shift. John 5:8. Then Jesus said to him, Get up, pick up your mat, and walk. That is it. No process, no 12 steps, no waiting for the water, no system, no helper. Get up, pick up your mat, walk. And John 5:9. At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. At once, 38 years of stuck ended in a single moment by a single word from Jesus. And I want you to understand something about how this happened. That changes everything about your stuck season. The water never stirred. Jesus did not use the system the man had been waiting on. He bypassed it entirely, which means the thing you have been waiting on, to finally move, to finally open, to finally change, may not be how God shifts it. He may not use the system you expected. He may not use the person you hoped for. He may not use the door you have been standing in front of. He may show up outside your pool and say, "Get up." And the shift that 38 years could not produce will happen at once. Isaiah 43:19. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Springs up. Not slowly emerges, not gradually appears. Springs. Sudden, unexpected, from a direction you were not watching. But I want to ask you the same question Jesus asked, because this is the most important part of this entire message. Do you still want to get well? Or have you organized your life so completely around the stuck that the shift would actually require something from you that you are not sure you are ready to give? If you are watching this and your honest answer is, yes, I still want it. I am still believing. I have not made peace with the pool. Type "get up" in the comments. Just those 2 words, because that was the command Jesus gave, and declaring it is the first movement after 38 years of stillness. Type it and stay with me. There is one more detail in this story that I need you to see. John 5:6 says, when Jesus saw him and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, Jesus specifically noted the length of the wait before he acted. He did not pass by the people who had been there 1 week. He stopped at the man who had been there 38 years. The length of your wait has not gone unnoticed. God has noted it. And the same Jesus, who specifically sought out the man with the longest wait, sees yours. And Romans 5:3-5 says, suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame. The 38 years produced something in that man that 1 year could not. A patience, a humility, a dependence that made him the exact person who could receive what Jesus was about to do without taking credit for it himself. Your stuck season has been producing the same thing, and God may be waiting, not because he forgot, but because he is waiting for the fullness of what the wait is building. Before he speaks the word that ends it. Thing 1, answer the question honestly. Do you still want what you have been waiting for? Or has the wait produced a comfort in the familiar that would make the shift harder than the stuck? Answer honestly, before God, right now. Thing 2, stop explaining the pool. The man explained why he had not gotten in. Jesus ignored the explanation and addressed the person. Stop giving God the list of reasons why the shift has not come. He knows. He is not waiting for your analysis. He is waiting for your yes. Thing 3, be ready to move when he says move. The man did not say, let me think about it. He did not say, are you sure? John 5:9. At once, he picked up his mat and walked. At once. The shift, when it comes, will require immediate obedience. Not analysis, not second-guessing. Get up, pick up your mat, walk, be ready. Let me close with this. After the man was healed, Jesus found him later in the temple and said, John 5:14, see, you are well again. Stop sinning, or something worse may happen to you. This was not Jesus saying his sickness was caused by sin. In John 9, Jesus clearly said, "Suffering is not always the result of sin." This was Jesus caring about the whole person, not just the physical healing. He came back, he followed up. He was invested in what happened after the shift, as much as he was invested in making the shift happen. And the God who is about to shift what has been stuck is equally invested in who you become after the shift, as he is in making it happen. Hold on. 38 years ended in one sentence. Yours can too. If what you are carrying feels too heavy today, do not carry it alone. If today reached you, save this video. Come back to it on the days the stuck feels permanent, and share it with someone who has been stuck and needs to know. Jesus is already at their pool, and he is asking, "Do you want to get well?"